Hey guys, it's Bionic here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2, where in our last episode we created a crude oil run. And this train is going to the cargo industry to deliver the crude oil, to turn it into oil refinery in Duluth. In this episode, our goal is to increase the train for this line to 2 so that we get more frequent deliveries, and also this is a long line, so we get deliveries every year, as you can see from this chart. I mean, we get deliveries every other year. And there we go. We made 1.5 million. We have tons of money in the bank. We can pay off the loans if you want to. I'll do that for now, but we're gonna take some more loans so that we can create a new line. We don't have enough money to buy another train of this size on this line, so we're just gonna look into making food over here in Wichita. And the food processing plant is over here in Oklahoma City, in between Oklahoma City and Wichita. We can get grains from here, this Des Moines or Midland Farm. I was thinking about it, and the best way to grab it will be from the Midland Farm, because afterwards it can use a bypassing lane to connect Midland with Oklahoma City or even Wichita. And if you look at the food processing plant, it requires 2 grains for one food, so we have to have bypassing lanes or at least 2 wide tracks so that we can run 2 trains on it. And it's a smaller distance between the 2 plants, so we'll make money more often. So this is the goal today. And guys, if you enjoyed this, please smash the like button below and hit the subscribe button if you want to know when the next episode comes out. So first things first, we're gonna pause the game and borrow all the money we can. Hopefully this is enough money to get a train on this line. I don't think it will be enough, but we can try our best. So let's start with making a train station only cargo, 160 meter, 1 track. We can do 240, but it'll be too costly for now. We can increase the cargo length anytime we want, so we're just gonna place it over here. Let's go as far back as we can and look for a cheaper number. Let's go about here so it's not too high, and we could go to the food processing plant in, I believe it was in Oklahoma, and try to place another station over here. Try to do, there you go, perfect. Also, when the food starts processing, Oklahoma City and Wichita both requires food as cargo, so we can just deliver from here using trucks or horse carriages at this age, but eventually to trucks. So we're gonna start making the rail, placing the tracks, I mean. We need a slide bridge. Well, at first we're just gonna go straight, try to keep the speed as high as we can. Small bridge, yep, I'm gonna keep that as a bridge. Perfect. So it needs to make a turn to the left, but we're gonna go straight for now. There we go. Now we're gonna do a long turn. I would like to keep the speed to 75, but this bridge does not support 75 speed, but 56 is alright. And this should be enough curve. Now we should come from the other side. This would be tough to do, as there is Oklahoma City we need to go through, but for now we're gonna run the tracks around it. Eventually we might redo the tracks and make the tracks go through the train station in Oklahoma City. For now, let's keep it like that. Just gonna go straight. I don't think I like that. Let's keep it here. Now we need a needs to go up a little so that we can make a bridge over this and now make a dam. So it needs to go higher. Let's try to go as high as we can. Bring it back a little so that this will create a bridge now. It's a bridge over. Let's try to get it lower on the other side. There we go. The speed decreases a little bit, but now we just connect the two sides of the tracks. Perfect. Nice line. We need to smoothen the track in the future, but not for now. Now we need a train depot. I'm just gonna place it here so that it's closer and in the middle of nowhere. So let's do a train depot here. A train depot. Let's turn it. Connect it. Perfect. I'm just gonna put a signal here just in case. Now we need to buy a train for the food processing plant. Before that, I need to make a line. So let's create a line from Midland to Oklahoma City, and so according to previous convention, we're gonna say train grain to if only I could spell Oklahoma. I'm just gonna do the full name for now, which is fine, and choose a lighter yellow color. Wait for the autosave to kick in. So yeah, after this, when the color changes, we're gonna place a train on this line if we can, depending on it might be a small train because we don't have that much money in our bank account. So let's try to buy a train. We're obviously gonna use the Baldwin 6 wheels because that's the only one we have, and this is cargo for grain. So we need to choose the grain one, which is a gondola, and let's see how many gondolas we can use. We can use 3 for now. So I'm just gonna assign this train to Oklahoma City, and now let it run. This is the second train in our series on the second line. Let's follow this train for a bit. This is going pretty fast over here. It should not go over 25 miles an hour anyways, because the train's engine can do only 25 miles an hour. And it's on its way to get grain from Midlands. Our train can carry only 21, and the station already has 37 on it, so that's perfect. Let's see how much money this train makes. And the running cost for this train is 100K a year, but this train should do a trip, maybe even 2 a year, to the food processing plant, so that would let us make more money, and we are maxed out on loan. There's no more we can do. So it's just a waiting game now, and let them travel and deliver cargoes between the plants. This is the first time the grain train is coming over to the food processing plant. Let's see how much money it makes. It's almost here. And it made 200K, so it's making 100K every year basically. If it makes two trips a year, it will make way more than that. So there is the grains are stored in this processing plant, and the goal is to deliver the food coming out of this processing plant to the nearest cities. As we're negative in money, we can't do that right now, so I'm just gonna let the game play for a bit. The crude oil just got delivered and it's going back to grab more crude, so we got some money in the bank, and we're gonna use that money. We're gonna get it to play mode, and we're gonna use that money to increase the amount of gondolas on this train. So we're gonna go select the vehicle, edit the vehicle, add as many as we can, which is 2 more, which will take the capacity from 21 to 35. We might be able to add one more when this gets delivered. Shall see. We have 160k, which is not enough. We need 200k, so we have 160k in the bank account, and this train will start making more money as there are more carrying capacity. And the running cost went a little higher as well. Guys, another big delivery is being made. This should make another $1 million or $1.5 million. So we can use that money to change the track on the food run. Let's slow down for a bit. Let's pause the game, and there's the food card. Let's increase the size, the amount of the number. Let's go to 50, so 49 basically, and modify this. And I believe we cannot. Let's try to do another vehicle, but before that we need to add a line, add another set of tracks to this line. So let's do that. I'm just gonna come out of here. Oh, we're gonna have to wait till the autosave is done. So this can take 49 grain now every run. We're just gonna add this added line. That depot might be a problem. No, it's fine actually. Perfect. So we're gonna go around. I'm just gonna follow the previous track layout. Go to Oklahoma City, to here, go a few more, and right after that, we're just gonna get into that line. We need some signals. It's right-hand driving, so we're gonna place the signals over there. One more before and after Oklahoma. One more in the middle. Another set of signals before and after the bridge. And one just going in and out of the food plant. So there we go. We have 800k left. Let's try to buy another train. The same 6-wheeler for cargo. Let's do as much as we can, which is 21 capacity, and we're gonna assign it to the grain train, to the grain line. Hopefully the line got fixed. Yep. It goes to the. Yep, it drives on the right. The train will drive on the right in both directions. The third train should be coming out of here soon. Oh, it's already out. It's on its way. My bad. There we go. So this train has 49 capacity, and the other one is coming with 21, but we have to increase this to 49 as well. Yeah, so we just have to wait and see. We need to smoothen out all these hillsides or sides of the road tracks over here as well, but we're struggling for money for now. We're gonna eventually do it. The crew train is coming over again to make a big delivery. This is a big, huge chunk of cash we're gonna get. A huge boost to our bank account. If you look at this crew train is basically gives us huge chunks of money, and if we go to the Wichita, Oklahoma City, Midland farm line, that gives bits of money every time, and this is doing pretty well as well, and we'll see at the end of the episode how they're doing. These are like quick hits, chunks of money we're getting. So now both trains are at 49 capacity. We did that. We're probably gonna add another train on this line so that we make even more money. So I was thinking about just copying it, but as we got a new train, this goes a little faster and has more horsepower, so we can increase the capacity on the line. But I believe if you look at the if you look at the running cost for every year, it's almost double, so we're not gonna use that for now. We're just gonna make a copy clone exact of the same one. I'm just gonna select one of them, Well, not enough money, so we probably have to make it by ourselves and keep adding the gondolas whenever we have some money in our bank account. So we can do 49 actually, so we're able to do it now. Perfect. We're just gonna assign it to the same grain line, and we're gonna start making more money now. And with the 162,000 we have, we're gonna try to make a not a gas station, a delivery station, a truck station over here, so that we can deliver to Oklahoma City and Wichita. So if we go to buildings, it's gonna be a truck station. It says we need 60K, so we might have to wait a bit for the next batch of trains to come over and deliver to the food processing plant. And I was thinking to add the truck station, make it a separate road so that it does not the trucks or the horse carriages that we're going to use to deliver to the two cities won't block out the trains and they won't have to wait for it. So we're just gonna make it on this side, just do a straight line, but we have to wait for this train to go and deliver. They're making quite a bit of money. Each delivery is like almost 500K, so it's basically 49 times 100 for grain. And the speed is dying down a bit here, but we're fine for now. So yeah, that's about it. And it's almost on its way. With this money we're gonna get, we should be able to do the truck station at least. Maybe not the whole line, but let's see how far we go. Oh, that's still gonna keep us negative if you get half a mil. Yep, I'm pretty sure we got half a mil from that, so we need to wait for the second train to come over and deliver. Let's see if it makes more than half a mil or not. It should make like quite literally half a mil, or 499K, around that number. It's on its way. There are a lot of horse carriages, as you can see on the streets.
Hey.
There you go, it's almost here. We're gonna pause the game for a bit. We made $498,000. Now we're gonna do a road, and on this road we're gonna add a truck stop. Probably not on that road actually. Just gonna add it right next to it. And we're gonna do no tram tracks, one platform, probably a bigger lens, maybe 20. There we go. We're gonna add the truck unload stop to deliver the food. Let's see which one gets the most industries covered. You can do it over here. This is probably gonna get the most industries covered. If it's gonna be tough to, it's just gonna make a U-turn on the road, so I'm gonna make one here and one for Wichita. Probably here, then it's just gonna do a UE or U-turn. Perfect. So now we also need a truck depot, but we don't have enough money for it, so we're just gonna let it play. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make a few lines that will deliver food to Oklahoma City and Wichita. So this is truck, because we're using truck to deliver food delivery to Oklahoma City. There we go. Another new line that will deliver with trucks to Wichita. So we're going to use truck, food delivery to Wichita. There you go, the lines are set. We got 100K in the bank. Let's see if we can afford a truck depot. Let's place it over here on this road. Let's try to find the lowest money we need to spend. 13k. We're waiting for autosave. They should work just fine. Oh, and on these lines, on the Oklahoma City, sorry, it's the train. I was talking about the truck line on the Wichita West Station. They should be able to use both of them, and the same for this line as well, for both delivery lines. So that the reason we do it, so that it won't have to wait for the truck. It can take from either one or two, both sides of the station. And we are serving with 3 trains, and they're in range, so I'm just gonna start with the cargo, and each one can do 4 capacity and 11 miles an hour. I'm just gonna do 2 on each to start with, but we need some money before that. Let's see where the trains are. There you go, the grain train is almost halfway through. They make quite a bit of money for the short distance, and they're chipping away basically. Every time we get 3 deliveries basically every year, maybe 4 a year sometimes. And if you look at the train on the top, the crude train, it's almost on its way, so we're gonna get a big boost of money as well. We're probably gonna pay off some of the debts we have. We have like $10 million in debts. It goes over here, so this food station is supplying enough food as well. As you look at it, we got 160 in storage, and we got 85k. Wait, I'm just gonna wait till this one hits the station. Then we're gonna get 500,000, and hopefully the oil train will hit the station as well, which is this one. It's almost here. Oh, we got the delivery and it's going back, so it's time to start delivering food to the cities. This is a very, so we're gonna do 2 for each city. So we ordered 4 vehicles. 2 goes to Oklahoma City, the other 2 goes to Wichita. Look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. Now this food processing plant will start making food and store it in this truck stop. There we go. We're getting stuff for Oklahoma City. It's gonna take some time to build it up, but it should be fine. And if you look at over here, we got enough grain, so we can do another train for this line or increase the capacity. I would just do another train. So add 1 more train with gondolas. We can do 49 capacity, perfect, just like all the other trains on this line. Yes, I believe, yep, 49. They're just waiting. We need to do more signals so that it's more efficient and they don't have to stop like farther away. So I'm just gonna put a pair before and after the bridge, a pair in the center. Now that we have 4 trains, so it's gonna be more hectic. Oops, we ran out of money. This train is going over, then we're gonna make some money. We're gonna put a pair of signals before and after this, and probably make the stations too wide, or the stations have 2 sets of tracks so they can pick up and place from both sides, if you know what I mean. But I'll show you guys very soon. I'm just waiting for this train to deliver the grain to the food processing plant. And did we have our first delivery done? Let's see. Nope, this did not have anything on it. Nothing on it. But we got 4 and 8 on the truck platform, so that's perfect. We can increase the size, and we got a food delivery. So let's finish up the signals that we were doing. Water each side of the river, perfect. And over here, I'm just going to increase, add some more platforms when we get some money. So we just have to wait for one of the trains to deliver. And this is the first food delivery cargo or horse-drawn carriage going and delivering to Wichita. And this town will see a boom now, because if every time you deliver food or supply cargo to the city, the population starts increasing, and we will see a massive jump or spike now, or soon, in a few years probably. Does the Oklahoma City have food? Yep, it does as well. There we go. Everything fine. We got a money boost as well, so we're gonna double up this station or increase. We're just gonna pause and do some modification. Oh, wish we need 20,000 more. Oh, that sucks. So we just have to wait out a bit, wait for a bit. Another train is making its way over there, so we're gonna get another 500,000. So perfect. I'm just gonna pause it this time. Unlike the last few times, it was being weird or we're losing money too fast. I'll just play it and let that go up a bit. Perfect. And I'm just gonna add another line to it and do a crisscross so that they could use both stations. I have to edit that. There we go. It's working over here. And let's try to get the same land. Perfect. Just gonna delete these signals and bring it closer. Perfect. And now we need to change the line. Manage line in Midland. Why can I not choose both sides? I did not do a one-way signal. Huh. Let's look at the line. Maybe it didn't process it. Let me play it for a bit. Oh, because we do not have a cargo platform on the other side, so we need to add platforms. Do cargo. Oops, that was a mistake. Add the cargo platform. Now I should be able to change it. Yep, there we go. So that it can use both sides of the track. So if there is a train waiting, there'll be no waiting for a train. One will go here and the other will go to the second platform of this line. So that is that. And we're making some good money. Let's see where the other train is. It's making its way, but this train doesn't have enough horsepower to carry all this load. I might decrease this and make it 2 trains, because it's struggling coming up this hill over here. It goes to like 2 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour, 2 to 5 around that. And the same thing happens when it tries to go up to the crude oil factory, and we have tons of crude sitting around. So it might be just better to go to like 49 or 49, I think the other trains are. So reduce this so that it goes faster and does more frequent deliveries. We're probably gonna do that right away after this delivers. So we're gonna make like 1.5 million, plus this will make some money. These trains will give us some more money, the grain train. So we're just gonna wait for this to get here. And we got some growth in the city as well. If you look at the city, it should not grow that much. Yep, it's losing population. And the train is making its way to the stop. There should be quite a bit of money, and I'm gonna sell some of the... There we go, we have 2 million in the bank. I'm just gonna manage this vehicle, and instead of 90... So what happens if I add this? Nah, I'll just keep using the same locomotive, like the same engine, and reduce the amount. We're gonna make some money back. So 49 capacity is perfect. We're gonna make 500,000 more. I'm just gonna add another train. So we're just gonna clone the train. Can we clone it again? Nope, not enough money. Just fine. So we should have 2 train on this strip, or on this line. That should logically make us more money because it's gonna be more frequent service. And we need to wait till autosave is over. No, autosave is done. It's gonna be more frequent service and faster because less use of horsepower or less weight when it's taking the cargo back and forth. So you're perfect. Also the running costs will go down. Yep, there you go. Let's see if we make more money now. We should logically make more money. Yeah, that's about it. And the food train is doing pretty well. I'm just gonna start paying off some of the debt. Yeah, there is another grain train is making its way to the food processing plant. There are quite a bit of food left on the station, so I'm just gonna increase. So add 1 more vehicle to each of the road. These vehicles are slower and carries less, so we might need to add 2 more, but let's add 1 for now and see how that goes. See, I did not want this to happen. I might delete this road so that everyone has to go that way and does not have to wait. I'm just gonna delete this connection. There we go. So now both the lines will be on that side and won't have to wait for the train to go. Yep, there we go. Perfect. We have another 500k. Pay more debt. Another. Let's see how the train is doing. The speed for the other train. Yep, it's coming up. It used to do like 2 to 5 miles an hour over here. Now it's doing 10, which is still not that good or impressive, but it is what we can do. Oh, it's going down to 8. So yeah, it's still doing bad. I'm guessing the other one went over. Oh yeah, it's past this area. We need to add 1 more train to this line at least, if not 2. Which we can do if we borrow the rest of the money. But for now, I'm just going to keep at it and see how much it makes with 49 capacity. Because before it used to make... Oh, not this train. This is a new one we got. Before it used to make 1.5 million every run. And it's half basically, so it should make 700k. Or 750k. And running cost should go half as well. But just need to make sure that happens. And this new train is making its way to the end of the station. I'm just gonna add a set of tracks over here as well when we make some money, when we get the delivery done. It's almost here. And we are making basically 750,000, which is what I expected. So I'm just gonna make the track doubled and just gonna add this line. Ooh. There we go. Wait to do a crisscross and fix the signal. Let's do the crisscross as close to the station as possible. So over. Actually, let's do the crisscross. Actually, I'll just keep it here for now. We have to change it eventually. So there is the snap. There we go. Then 2 signals. One going that way, one going that way. I don't think I need to add all the platforms. I'm just gonna add. Actually, I'm gonna add all of them for now. There we go. So now we need to go to the line and make it go to both stations. Perfect. We have 900k. I'm just gonna take some loan and do another copy exact of it. Borrow. I don't think we can do two of this, but we can do one clone. Yep, we don't have enough money for that. So yeah, and pay off rest of the money. Increase the speed. So yeah, so we have 1, 2, I believe 3 trains on this line, the Crude to Duluth line, and on the food processing line we have 4 trains, I believe. Yep. So each of the lines are hopefully making money. So let's check the statistics for that. Yep, all the lines are making money, with the food line making the most amount of money, which is 1.8 million. Even the food delivery to Wichita and Oklahoma City is making money. If we look at Wichita, it is increasing resident. We can see a boom. We went from basically 54 to 82. So basically, I'd say 50% increase in the population. I'm hoping the same is going for Oklahoma City. Yep, it went from 47 to 69, which is great. We got some grains, some food still on the station, so I'm gonna add one more vehicle to each route. There we go. Perfect. If we look at the line statistics, we're making tons of money, and we can repay more. We're making a boatload of cash. We're starting to make a boatload of cash now. If we look at the finance chart, let's do for 10 years. We have made the most amount of money in 4 million in 1860, and our most expense in a year was 3.37. So this year we should be making quite a bit more. And yeah, that's about it. Guys, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.